Welcome to Seriously Podcast. If you're new to the show, we recap web series and discuss our questions, comments, and concerns.
Yeah, you can find us on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and Google Play at Seriously Podcast. Go ahead and hit the like button, rate, review, and subscribe. Also, check out our website at seriouslypodcast.com. You can chat with us, send us your QCCs, and subscribe to our email list. Thanks again for tuning in and enjoy the show. Quick disclaimer, we're a hot-ass mess, so don't judge us.
If you want the tea, come get it seriously. Talking about your favorite web series. Right here on Seriously. Just relax. We got recaps. Free your mind and have a good time. Right here on Seriously.
Hey guys, I'm Brittany.
And I'm Mary.
Welcome to Seriously Podcast.
Damn. Today we're talking about episodes 4 and 5 of 5Knives. And with us is the creator of 5Knives, Carl Logan. Give it up for him. Give it up for him, people.
Hello.
Welcome. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for
stopping
having
by.
me. Thanks for having me. I love you too.
Oh, my God. So sweet. Oh, my God.
So tell us, we always ask our guests, what was the very first web series you ever watched?
I thought about that on the train, and I could not figure out
You came
what
unprepared
the first...
still?
I thought about it, and I was like, I want to say it was Awkward Black Girl, but I want to say it wasn't.
Really?
Because I just watch a lot of stuff on the internet, but I don't remember what was a web series and what wasn't. So, I'm going to just give Issa her credit and be like, it was Awkward Black Girl. You inspired me, sister.
Just give it to her.
Yes.
So last time that David and Eric was here, they kind of spoke about how you got the project started, how someone robbed you. So give us the whole story.
Yeah, it was like
You got?
Nah, well, so back probably 2 years ago, 3 or something, my old roommate had shot this for me back in LA. So we used to live together, but he moved out of LA and he hit me up and was like, yo, Car, remember that script? I didn't even have it written out yet. He was just like, yo, remember that idea you was telling me about? I want to go ahead and shoot it. So I was like, all right, cool. So I wrote it out for him and he shot it out LA and then he moved back to New York and then we were going to go ahead and start editing and, getting it out and everything. But he had to move back to Philly and he was doing all the stuff. He had everything. And then next, they stole his equipment out of his crib and stuff. So, all this stuff. So I was just like, yes, we can reshoot it. Yes, we can reshoot it. So, I originally wasn't even supposed to be in it at first, I just kind of wanted to be behind the scenes and stuff like that. But, when we had to do it over, I just kind of looked at it as like a, silver lining and stuff. And I was like, all right, let's go ahead and really do it, So, I think he's really pleased with this version that came out.
Yeah.
And so I think we all, it all worked out in the end,
So why a thriller? Why did you choose this? Black people don't do this.
That's a big reason why I want to do it too, though, because I'm a huge horror, thriller, mystery fan. I grew up watching just all those things, and Scream is Scream is probably my top 3 favorite thriller horror movies.
Everybody keep talking about Scream.
Yeah, and she hasn't seen them.
You gotta watch it, man. It's so smart.
I've seen maybe the first 2.
And that's
How many
really
are there?
That's really it. It's 4.
Yeah.
And then they have a TV show.
Yeah.
Really?
I did watch
The TV show is actually good, though. The TV show is good.
Yeah.
I was surprised that the show was going to be good, and it's actually good.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
So, but yeah, I wanted to do it because one day I was just sitting around thinking, I want to do a thriller. I want to do just a quirky little, whodunit mystery type thing or whatever. So I just kind of just start freestyling with the idea, and then that's when it came to this. Even when I was writing it, I didn't even know who the killer was gonna be. I was just like, somebody's gonna die, somebody's gonna.
I'm still confused.
I'm just going with it, So it's I just went with it. So I just also want to just show that. Just like you said, black people don't do that or whatever. I want to see more of that. I want to see,
true.
and that's why I'm so glad that Jordan Peele did his thing.
Yeah, that was a
So
really
that's
good
opening
movie.
the door for more people to go ahead and see that. Oh shit, black people can't. That's like an untapped market. You
Yeah,
know
it
what I
is.
mean, for real. So
We usually the first one gone.
yeah, exactly.
Now we're all in it. So.
So how'd you get started in filmmaking? How'd you get
This is actually my first film that I made. But
Really?
it came. I always wanted to. I've been writing since I was a kid, like since I'm like 8. I just been writing. And then it was maybe like around high school that I realized that, like I actually really want to act. You know, like I thought about the idea, but I didn't really pursue it until I moved out here to New York. I'm originally from Maryland. So I moved here about, 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay.
And that's when I really tackled like acting and actually trying to shoot stuff that I wrote and things like that. So this like technically the second since we had to shoot it twice. But you know what I mean? Like it's like my first rodeo with that. So it's cool. I like it, and I really want to just keep moving forward because we're in like a great time period right now where everybody could just create their own content and put it out themselves. They don't need to wait for like a production company or nothing like that. As long as you just got a good story and just, the drive for it, you'll be able to do it.
That's true.
So which did you enjoy most, being in front of the camera, behind it, and why?
I probably enjoyed writing it more than anything else, only because, like, since this was my first time, because I directed it, wrote it, and acted it or whatever, so it was difficult for me to be, like, focusing on my lines and stuff and making sure that, like, they got the right shot or, like I'm standing there not trying to break character because I want to, like, look at, everyone else, make sure, like, they're doing the right stuff. You know
trying
what I mean?
to multitask.
Yeah, so it was a good experience just so I'll know what I have to look out for next time. But if I could redo it over, I definitely would want to just be behind the camera, just or if at least have more because it was really just the cast there. It was just the cast and the camera person.
Really?
That was it. We didn't
wow.
have it was just cast, camera person. We shot it in my apartment. All that. So yeah.
So your character Barry, he's like the Inspector Gadget.
He
like,
think he is. That's
are
what
you
it
like
is.
that when you're trying to figure something out? Are you like, okay, putting all the clues together? You relate to him?
I am. I feel like I'm like a silent version of him where I notice things, but I don't. I just make a
Okay.
mental note of everybody's bullshit or something. That way I can just be like,
Like, okay.
all right, I'm gonna bring this up later.
Right,
you know?
Receipts.
Yeah, that's basically it. I'm just sitting there like, okay, I peeped that, but I ain't gonna say
Right.
nothing right now. So
But I
Put it in
remember
the
that.
vault real quick. Put it in the
Exactly.
vault.
Yes.
That's definitely where I was going with him too, because like I said, I'm a big mystery fan. Sherlock Holmes is like one of my favorite characters. Encyclopedia Brown, like all those guys growing up reading them. So that's where I was kind of going with his character. Like he just kind of just became the de facto detective in there. Nobody appointed it to him. He just goes up there just like, all right, blah 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 blah. Which is actually kind of ironic because he's like pretty wrong about like
I know.
he
He
ended
like,
up getting
so it's you. Actually,
really
it's
thinking
not.
yeah, and then somebody dies. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's kind of funny about that.
Okay, so top 5 thriller movies.
My top 5, I would go ahead and throw out Scream, of course. Now we talking thrillers, horrors? I guess thrillers.
Thrillers, yeah.
All right, so I say Scream. There's this really cool movie called Identity with John Cusack. They're in a hotel, a bunch of strangers, and they're all connected.
I heard of it, but I didn't watch it.
Check it out. It's
Okay.
real good. So there's Identity, there's Scream. Don't Breathe that just came out recently. I'm just naming the first ones that came to my head. But check
I
out
love
Don't Breathe. That was so good.
I had to watch
wasn't it?
that like 3 times.
Was
Don't
it
Breathe
that
was so
episode
good.
where
Episode.
That's
The
that movie?
The blind guy. He was like
The blind guy, and then they
So
try to
good.
rob him.
Yes.
That's what they get.
That
Stupid
was-
ass
yeah,
kids.
yeah, they
You saw it?
deserve it.
No, but I know what the movie's about.
But it's good.
It's so good.
So
Got 3.
that's 3. I like Scream 2. I'm gonna just throw it out there. And
Sure.
there's one more. Where is it? Urban Legend is a guilty pleasure of mine. Y'all ever seen that?
Yeah.
That's a
I
guilty
think-
pleasure.
Didn't it go up? They have like 5 of them, no?
I definitely didn't watch those.
I know.
But yeah,
I know
they
maybe
did.
like the first
They had like 3, I think.
3. Okay, I know the
Yeah.
first one's pretty good.
Yeah, it
it's
was. It's like it
scary.
was
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
They basically
Never
like
heard of it.
they were getting killed by urban legends. Like remember the
Yeah.
whole story? Like you can't drink soda and eat Pop Rocks at the same time because your
Yeah.
stomach's gonna explode.
Nah.
You never heard of that,
No.
girl?
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, like
don't-
urban
don't
legend.
do it. I wouldn't
Right?
do it.
Don't do
Okay,
it.
I won't do it. I promise.
Yeah, that's good choices. Good choices.
Nice.
I be trying.
All right, so we're gonna get into the episodes. We're talking about episodes 4 and 5 of 5 Knives. Recap with us, not just listen to us.
Black people talking through the movies.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking
exactly. All right, so let's get into episode 4 called Revelation. Okay, so Cameron wakes up. He's in a daze. He's like, what happened? And Detective Barry is like, listen, Tiffany knocked you out, but only after you killed Vince. So Cameron's confused.
Yeah, he's like, what?
He said,
Vince
dead. How he died?
How that happen?
Like, what?
He straight cracked his head open.
Who did that?
I think I finally seen where that came from.
Really? Yes.
I'll be so
Housewives.
confused.
I love it. So he's like, yeah, Vince is dead. Stephanie too. That's 2 bodies on your account. Like, why did you do it? Tell me why. So
Kim is like, how you blaming me? Like, what did I
Right.
do? Like, Vince, that was an accident, okay? But
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
kill
that was an
Stephanie.
accident.
That was an accident.
Nobody saw that bottle.
I did that.
I
But
did
He's like,
that.
I'll admit that, okay? But the other girl, I don't know
I don't
about
know
that.
what
right,
talking about,
right.
I ain't
It was a
touch her,
blur.
all right?
I didn't touch her.
He was like, I didn't know it was roofies, okay? Y'all keep blaming me. I didn't know. Sorry, all right?
You know what? I actually want to apologize for that because I did not realize how rapey that was going to sound. That was
rapey.
that came out sounding.
No one told you?
It was not meant to sound that rapey because here's the thing: when he was acting it, when he was saying it right, I was cringing a little bit. I was like, let's take it back real quick. It was a little too casual with it, but at the same
Yeah.
time, I said maybe that'll work. I said
Right.
maybe that'll work. Okay,
I was like, this guy.
I did. I tried to mess with her. She put up a
Right?
fight. I ain't feel right, So I was like,
Right. Yeah. Then he said, yeah, I tried to have sex with Stephanie, but you put a fight, so I left her alone. Like, I didn't feel like raping her at that time.
Yeah.
I wasn't with it.
Not that
that's not
day.
funny. Oh my god,
I didn't feel like doing
that's
it.
not funny.
Not that time. But before,
Not at that time.
it happened.
That time would have been perfect.
Right.
But it's I don't know. That was
Yeah. So Cameron just like, come on, you know me, I wouldn't hurt a fly. Like, I wouldn't do this. So
Mask
Barry,
off. Come on.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
A mask off. I couldn't do it.
So
As he's
Barry's
handcuffed in the
right.
bathroom.
Exactly. So Barry's thinking like he's trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together. Meanwhile,
He really thinks he's Luther. I swear he thinks he's
Hey,
Luther.
man,
It's like, sit your
he's
ass
working
down
on it,
somewhere.
man. He's working on it.
he's working on it.
He's trying to move over to London, get that job,
Yes.
be that detective. He's
on
trying.
the case. He is on the
He
case.
is. So meanwhile, Stephanie.
Tell me about that character. I haven't seen her
Oh,
yet.
she's new.
Oh, okay.
She's actually the killer.
Oh, she comes in now at this
Yeah,
point?
she's the
Okay.
mystery one.
So Tiffany and Donnie are like, you know what? The case is solved. Barry, the case is solved. Cameron is the killer. So Barry comes out wrong. It's not him. It's not him.
I'm mad he realized this after someone died.
A little too late.
He was like, damn it. If I only took a step back, I was like, if I just waited a second.
oh, I'm so sorry. I'm all right. Oh.
So Donnie's like, but everything points to Cameron. He still hasn't cried for his sister. I'm not gonna
He's
forget that.
traumatized. He's in shock.
Just chilling. He
He is
is
in
so
shock.
chill right
People
now.
cope with death differently.
Yeah.
That was his sister, okay? But we'll get to that.
I mean, sisters, they come
But then
and go.
Barry's just like, it's too easy. Like, this can't be my first case, and it's just I saw it
Right.
like that.
No.
It gotta be hard. Y'all can't make me. It can't be this easy for
How
me.
many murder parties has he been a
Right.
part of?
I feel like his favorite game is Clue. Like, you know it is. You know.
It was Barry. No, it was Donnie. It was fucking what's his name? Fucking
Cameron?
Cameron in the bathroom with the roofies.
With the roofies.
With the roofies.
So Tiffany's just like, look, the killer is Cameron. Let's just wake up this cop and let's get this over with. Like,
And call it a day. Like,
and I'm just like, girl, if you don't go wash that blood off your hands, how about you worry about that?
Yes, you have to wash your hands off.
She has yet to wash
There's
her
a
hands
lot going
off,
on
and
here.
she's touching everything. Like, girl, your fingerprints are everywhere. You might be the killer.
She's definitely fucked.
Right? So Donnie, he's getting mad. He's like, you keep defending him. Like, why? Is that your best friend? Like, why do you care? So Barry's like, he's innocent. He's beating himself up over what happened to Vince. So you mean to tell me he set up all this up, stabbed Stephanie, and then cracked the minute Vince dies? Like, come on. It doesn't make any sense.
He was so passionate. He was just
I was not about to
Passionate
take
detective.
my man's
It
away.
doesn't make any sense.
Y'all, he may be a rapist, he may be a murderer,
Right.
but he is a good guy.
He did not kill Stephanie.
At the end of the day, that's what we're trying to figure out. All those other
that's
crimes
all
we'll
we
deal
need
with
to
later.
know.
We'll deal with the other crimes later. One thing at a time. All right. See,
Well, we know what happened to Vince, okay? That's solved. That case
that's
is solved.
Right.
So So the main case is Stephanie. Who killed Stephanie?
Yeah. So they're trying to say, okay, maybe. So then you mean to say it's Vince that's the killer? Like, no,
can't be.
No, can't be Vince. He wouldn't fall victim to his own crime. Come on,
The
Guys,
killer
come
has
on.
to be way smarter.
come
than
on,
that.
right? So then
I do this Luther thing, man. I do
You
this
do
Luther
it.
thing.
He does this. He does it. So then Barry's like, listen, it wasn't him. Listen, we need to get Cameron out here. He help us solve this. But Cameron dead.
Cameron's like, I'm going out.
She said, I can't
going
take
out
this
like-
anymore.
I don't
Y'all
even
not about to
Cameron.
blame nothing else
Cameron
on me.
committed suicide. Cameron took a
committed
knife and
suicide.
slit his wrist.
They
boy.
getting taped. 13 Reasons Why. Yeah. They getting taped.
Hey, look, I don't blame him at all because he's kind of fucked. Look at the position that he's in. He's handcuffed to the bathroom with a cop in
Yes.
another room.
Yes.
After
And
he
his
just
friends
accidentally
did
killed
this
somebody.
to him. His friends handcuffed him.
Whether he killed Stephanie or not, at the end of the day, the story's gonna come out that you may have had sex with her when she was like intoxicated.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
your
So
it's just
reputation
like,
is
you know what?
over.
So
Just go out with a bang.
He just loses all
Just go
all
out
around.
with a bang.
Go out with a bang. Oh man. All right. So that was episode 4.
Damn.
Dang. So let's get into episode 5.
That's when it all comes to it.
Yes. All right. So this episode is called Dance.
What is this episode called?
Yeah. What is this episode called?
Dance Macabre.
Macabre.
Or maybe it's Mason.
Explain that title.
Wait, what now?
That is that means Dance of Death.
Ooh.
So it gives you
Got
like a little
you.
idea of what is gonna happen in this.
dance
Because
of
it kind of plays with the whole party aspect of it.
Right.
And bodies just been popping up everywhere here and there. So
Yeah.
it's like the final. Everything's coming ahead. The culmination of everything. It's like
Right.
Dance of
A
death.
dance
Yes.
of death. Yes.
Okay.
you know what I'm saying. You know.
So they're trying to wrap their head around the fact that Cameron is dead right now.
Yes.
But then Tiffany and Donnie start to pin the killing on Cameron. Like, you were the last one in there with
Yeah.
him. So it
You
was
know everything.
Right. You staged it. You killed him and staged it to make it look like a suicide. So Donnie's
Very
like,
possible. Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
a possible. It was a good.
I been was watching Barry because he too quick to be like, oh, what's happening here? What's happening
Right.
there? Who did this? Who did that? Who did that?
It was
And no
you.
one questioned him. They was just like
Going with
listening
it.
to whatever.
Nobody
he said.
questions Luther.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
It's true. So Donnie is like, listen, this is your apartment. This was your idea to throw the party. You know everybody's secrets. You've been playing us. You've been playing like a mystery game.
That's his favorite kind of game. Too.
Yes, his favorite kind of game. He loves himself some clue. So as Donnie's blaming him for everything, Tiffany comes behind him with her trusty frying pan.
She loved that thing. That's her
She-
bestie right there.
That's like her lasso of truth. That's like her weapon.
Yes.
Like you ever play a video game and you got to pick a weapon for the character.
Right.
and shit?
She fixed that. So he looked at her like, girl, what is you doing?
You can't get caught. That's the problem. She didn't get caught with the rest of them, but she got too comfortable.
Right.
Right. I was like, I know. I'm expecting this.
This
Time.
is
I've seen it
it's
tise
expected,
already.
yeah.
I know it's coming. I've seen it. I've seen this
Girl,
story
you're supposed
before.
to do it quick.
Right. She was like, awkward. Like, girl, get it together.
I still would have hit him if I was her. I know. Like I'm
I
not
know,
gonna
bro.
say awkward. I'm still gonna hit you.
Because you're still a suspect.
Right.
just went
we'll
off.
find another handcuff for you next.
Right. That's it.
So then Donnie's like, I see your gun.
Yeah.
What you need that for? And Barry's like, protection.
Right.
Hey,
What are you
man,
even doing with
somebody's
that
a-
gun?
Somebody's a killer.
What are you doing with that
I
gun?
was thinking
Where
about
did you
myself.
get it?
I took it from the cop.
But
Just
why
when I
are
got
you
the handle.
carrying it?
Because one of y'all is a killer.
Yes.
So he puts it down, all innocent. And he's like, you could trust me. But nobody trusts nobody here. So I don't know
Nobody.
why he bothered to say
Nobody.
that.
I don't trust
I don't trust you.
Right. They don't trust themselves.
So then he's like, think about it. What would my motive be? Why would I do this?
So-
and Donnie's like, you think I didn't know?
right. Donnie,
I know about you. I heard about you too.
I heard about you.
I was waiting for you.
You're not the only one that knows secrets, all right?
Yes.
You was Stephanie's best friend, but you was also in the friend zone. I was on the line when you try to, confess your love to her, and she was not here for it. You got denied, and you probably want to snap now. That's probably what it is.
Mm-hmm. So you're like, you can't have her, no one else can.
Mm.
So Barry's looking at him like,
Hey, that's actually a good
That's
point.
a
good point.
That's
I
actually
mean,
valid.
That's kind of,
You might be right. Like, if I did it, I would confess. Just
Right,
'cause.
right.
That was actually good.
right. So then you hear Tiffany, why would somebody eat all the cheese off the pizza? I'm like, girl,
you have time for food?
we trying to solve a mystery over here. Like, we trying to figure out
She
why
worried about
half
the
your
wrong
friends are
things.
dead.
All night she been worried about the wrong thing. When they had said dick pics and she was like, ew, can we not say that? Girl, that's besides the point.
So Barry's like, Donnie, did you order pizza last night? He's like, no. Like, what? No. So he put his Inspector Gadget hat back on. He
Oh,
It
like,
never
game
came
time.
off. It never
Game
came
time.
off.
Never came off.
It never came
Luther
off.
ain't never
You
left.
thought it was gonna fall off, but it's here. He's like, I'm lactose intolerant. Tiffany's a vegan. Cameron's watching his weight. And I remember you. You like to eat the cheese off of pizza. So Donnie's like, okay, so what's your point?
You know what the point is.
You know what the point is. The point is we didn't call for pizza. So Tiffany checks Vince's phone and she sees,
Sees that he never called.
he
Yeah.
never called the pizza place. So, it wasn't him either. So Tiffany starts to like think about it. Like maybe it was the pizza guy but why would he kill Stephanie? Who is Stephanie?
Tell me about that character.
But why would he kill Stephanie? Didn't Stephanie have a boyfriend? Oh snap, Stephanie's boyfriend. So
Because he was a delivery guy.
he was a delivery guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Remember when they brought it up earlier? She was like, yeah,
Yes.
she has some boyfriend, but she ain't really talking about him too much.
Ah, yes. Okay.
Sprinkled that little bit in there.
Yes. But as she's talking, you see Donnie pull a knife and he grabs her.
Donnie, quick with it.
Quick with it. So I'm like, Donnie, it's you, the brother.
We did. Why you think he ain't never cry?
Donnie,
Right.
quiet.
That's
Yeah.
Why you
they
think he ain't
cry.
never
You
cry?
don't feel bad.
He had no emotion.
I
don't
don't
even
really
feel
care if
bad.
you cry.
Wow.
So I'm
the
like,
brother.
damn, black boy gone crazy.
Oh my God.
He was looking like a psycho.
Yeah. He was.
Yeah, when we were doing this, we had to bring him back a couple times when we were doing it.
He was too into it. Weirdo.
Because this was his first time acting though too, and I told him, I was like, yo, you did good, like, for your first time and stuff. That was like very convincing. We thought that you were gonna kill her.
Right. You're like, calm down.
We
This is
thought you might have actually stabbed her to death.
Bring it back. Bring it back. So Donnie's like, oh, you think you're so smart, right, Barry? He was like, psycho.
You think you're the only one. Right.
He's like, I'm so sick and tired of her. I was adopted. I'm like, damn.
Layers.
Damn. He was like, she was treating me like crap since the day I came home. Like, God, how old is this kid?
Well, since they were children.
Yeah, since they were children, it's been building up for a
Yeah.
long
Oh,
He needs to
time.
let it
Years
go.
of-
He needs to let it go. He was like, I was always in her shadow. The only time I was able to climb out was when she had her mental breakdown. No thanks to Tiffany.
Right, because Tiffany helped her get out of it.
He's
so
big
he
mad. He's so mad.
He's like, damn it, I thought I would have got away with it too. It wasn't for you meddling kids.
right. Okay. So, so Barry's like, so you killed her.
Still
like,
calm.
Still calm. So, no, but he gotta be calm because he had a frantic.
He's like, so you killed her.
Right. So you took her life.
Tell us why.
He's like, I didn't do it. I just set everything up. So Barry's like, you did all this for what? Like for attention? Like what was the reason? So he goes on to say, she hurt Michael. She started accusing him of cheating out of nowhere, and she dumped him, but I knew the truth. I heard her say she felt guilty for sleeping with Cameron, and the guilt from that led her to break up with Michael.
Dum dum dum.
So Barry's like,
What they got to do with him?
okay.
Right.
Why do you care so much about Michael? I'm like, Barry, you know why he cares so much about Michael. You can tell why he
He can
cares
tell
so much
everything else,
about
but he can't
Michael.
tell that.
Right, Luther.
He picked everything, but they like, well, why the fuck do you care about this guy? Like, y'all
So
cousins?
true. You can figure out all these things, but you can't figure out that out. Come on.
You
He
know
didn't
what
want to
it
assume
is.
and shit.
You know, right. So Donnie's like, because we started messing around.
Gay. I knew it. Had to be. I'm just kidding. I'm like, this boy is too passionate about this
so
Michael
annoying.
character.
Stabbing is a pretty passionate crime too, so it's like,
yeah. So he's like, one talk led to another, and he came up with this idea that he would kill Stephanie and we would take the blame. Okay, so Barry's like, are you serious? These are innocent lives. And I'm like, innocent? Boy, bye.
Everybody got problems.
We're pretty innocent.
Right. No,
we're
like,
kind of.
He's like, Tiffany almost killed somebody. Vince sleeps around his girlfriends. Cameron's a rapist. And we all have to answer to our sins. Barry should have been like, you didn't name me in that list, so I'm just going to leave.
Oh, shit, I'm
I'm
good.
just
Okay,
like,
so
right.
they've been punished.
Right, so I'm good for
You
my
already
sins.
got Tiffany. You got the knife. I'm out. The cop is in there.
Right,
Y'all-
so
y'all
let me
take
just
all that
just
shit.
go.
I am
And I'm just
good.
like,
I am
so you a
Gucci.
Christian? I'm confused. We all got to pay for our sins.
Right.
What are you doing right now, sir?
Who are you?
Judge, jury, executioner and shit over here.
So Donnie is like, you know what, whatever. And he stabs Tiffany. He's just like, I got to get out of here.
Yeah, because Barry was like, you ain't gonna kill her. Like, come on, he's trying to call his bluff. He's like, you I don't
Try
know.
it if you want to.
He's saying you would have killed Tiffany years ago. Like, he's scared, which is why he had his boyfriend do it. So then Donnie was like, whatever.
He said, watch this.
watch this, watch me work.
Watch what I did. Watch what I did.
But when you peep though, Tiffany actually fucked herself up because she was over there putting up a fight struggling.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to elbow him and shit.
Yeah.
So that kind of like triggered him real quick. You know, she
Yeah.
should have just been like, all right, cool, you got it. She want to be all
You know
big
Tiffany's
and bad.
stupid.
She doesn't make the best decisions.
She doesn't.
She doesn't make the best
really
decisions. She has the
doesn't.
best at heart, but she doesn't make the best decisions.
So Tiffany's dead.
Of course. Just bodies just counting.
They
Building
just
up.
building up.
And then there were two.
Then there were two. So Barry looks at his gun.
That's not his gun. Let's get it straight.
That's my gun.
That's his-
That's Barry's gun now.
But he was too slow.
Of course.
And Donnie jumps on him and he starts punching him. And, he's like, she always liked you more. She was my sister.
And I'm like, come on, Barry, get
has
up,
a
get
lot of
up.
issues,
You can't
man.
go out like this.
He had a lot of issues.
Mental health.
Mental health
Needs to be
awareness.
discussed.
Yeah,
Needs to be
yeah,
discussed.
It needs to.
It's in the black community too.
Okay. So he's punching him, and then he's like, and then Barry spits in his face, and that distracts him, and then he manages to get on top of him and stabs Donnie.
One time.
Mind you, just one time. Like, come
Barry's
on.
the detective, not a killer.
Okay.
He
He's a detective, not a killer. He's going to school for criminal justice.
Yeah. So he gets up like, wow, what a night. And he starts walking. He's like, wow.
Case closed.
He's like,
Case
what?
closed.
Hard day at work.
Mind you, he's going to the back of the house. Why would he just leave?
This is his place.
No, he about to
Oh,
wake the
it
cop
is-
up. The cop is
true.
still in the bathroom.
True.
So he's like, all right,
Still
time to go wake the
knocked
cop
out.
up.
Yeah, but then he's like, oh, crap. And turns around. Donnie's pointing at him with the gun. And shoots him.
Bang.
Boom. So they both fall out.
I don't know how Donnie ended up falling this way.
From the pressure. He's weak from the gun. From the knife.
He got stabbed in
He
the
got stabbed.
chest
He's
or heart.
weak.
Look, we've never been stabbed before, so I have no idea
Right,
how
I
much
don't
I
know.
can take. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be fucked up. I might not fight for my life. I might be like, well, that's my time.
That's it. That's
Coming
it.
home,
Let me just
Lucille.
sit here. So everybody's dead. Bodies are everywhere, laid out. And then
You peep how it looks exactly like the beginning where everybody was like passed out.
Yes. Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
put two and two together.
Rule of thumb.
Oh, yes.
how
They're
you
in the same
started.
positions. All right.
That's how it started.
So then it goes back to Stephanie and her finger twitches. And I'm like, she was just tripping off LSD. That's what that was. She alive, y'all.
She was alive the whole time.
She was
Everybody here
tripping.
sucks. They don't know how to stab people for real. they don't know how to finish the
We're
job.
not killers.
We are all immature here. We have no idea how to kill people for real. This just sounded like a good idea in theory. You know?
They don't know.
We don't know how to seal the deal all the way.
No,
So
not
all
at
that
all.
for nothing because Stephanie is actually still alive.
Wow.
Yeah.
So let's get in to our question, comments, and concerns. Because this episode was crazy.
Got a question about the series? What you think is going to happen in the next episode? I know y'all got concerns.
Well, don't be shy. Send us your QCC so we can read them all on the show and give our opinions. Go to seriouslypodcast.com and send us a message. You can also tweet us or slide in DMs at Seriously Podcast.
But don't be fresh.
Don't be fresh in the DMs. All right, so I guess a comment I had. So Stephanie gonna wake up and see all her friends laid up. She gonna be
Dead.
Like, what? Dead.
Not laid out. They're not
like they're
Dead.
dead.
Dead. She was like,
dead.
what happened?
Like, can you imagine that shit?
That's crazy. Waking up and see all your friends dead.
Like you had a party and we've all blacked out from a party, but I ain't never wake up and my friends were dead.
I ain't never blacked out.
Don't
But
include
I
me
know,
in that.
I know people that have.
Never mind. Well, told a little bit too much about myself.
Confessions.
Hey man, we've all had some
Right.
wild nights before.
Yes. But this is to the next level.
Crazy party.
Yes.
So the best part about it
Then
is
she gonna find the
like,
cop in the room.
so it's
The
like
cop, she got knocked out good.
Yeah, like she's
Because
not making
Cameron
no
woke up.
noise.
Cameron woke up. She's still knocked
She's
out.
still knocked
That's
out. She
not
probably
like
took a
dead.
nap. Like, I'll just wait till my squad come get me.
Mind you, nobody came for her. No backup.
Nope.
they not looking for.
Right. But I don't know. She gonna wake up and see all the people. It's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a mess.
It'll be a hell of a mess.
Yes. And Donnie. So Michael was the delivery guy.
Michael's a hoe. Right? Because he's messing with a brother and a sister.
No.
Yeah, I guess we go.
but this-
Well, it's like he messed with him after they after it's like Stephanie
They
broke
broke
up with him.
up.
But he could have been this whole time thinking about him,
Okay.
had his eye on him. Because I mean, I've never like been dumped by a girl wanting to go run to her brother immediately after.
No.
Nothing like that. So I'm pretty sure he's been plotting for a while.
Right.
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, what did he just get with Donnie just so he could be closer to Stephanie? Or maybe he really did love him.
They were kind of like set. It's like what's that movie that I'm trying to think of? Like I can't think of what. Scream. Let's look at
Yeah.
Scream. I guess. So let's go back to that.
Can't.
I can't go back. But go ahead.
Can I spoil it? I guess.
I guess I won't watch
Like
it.
at the end, like you see how both of them were boys or whatever, right?
Yes.
And the guy Billy did all this because his mom,
Right.
you know, was having an affair with him and broke up their whole family. So here go these
Damn.
little two psycho white kids, like, let's
Yeah.
get together and kill
Right,
her
right,
because of
right,
this.
right.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that whole thing. They're kind of
Okay.
operating off of hurt, and they were, you know, had a couple drinks and they were messing around. He started having these ideas.
Right. Hey, let's call your sister. Okay.
All right,
Just
cool.
like Donnie.
Okay, cool. So he delivered the pizza, and the pizza had the drugs on it.
No. Donnie, I didn't. We actually didn't film that part.
Okay.
But Donnie was like, we did film, but we didn't put in the end credits or whatever. He's actually walking around slipping stuff in their drinks, like slipping Mickeys in their drinks and stuff.
Okay.
So the pizza thing happened. The delivery dude Michael came through
Yeah.
after everybody's like already passed out.
Okay, got you.
So it's like, all right, I passed out. He opened the door, lets him in. While
okay.
Michael's in the room trying to, you know, shank Stephanie. You know, here goes Donnie like, eat some cheese.
Okay.
Being a weird.
up.
That's really serial killer
Gave
behavior.
himself up.
That is
Yeah.
definitely serial killer behavior
Eating,
right there.
eating the cheese.
Eating just the cheese off the piece. That's some psycho shit.
That is some weird. That's so weird.
I do that.
You just eat the but you eat pizza.
But sometimes I'll just eat the cheese if I don't like how the dough tastes.
So should I not?
Wait,
go
hold
party
on.
with
I'm
you?
definitely calling 911.
Call
right?
the cops,
I'm definitely
please.
calling the police right fucking now.
But Donnie should know Michael was not loyal because he didn't stay. Donnie should have left with him. Like he
Maybe
just
they're
let him
meeting
take
up
the
later.
fall.
Maybe they're
Nah,
meeting
he was
up.
going to take that whole shit for him. You know when you're crazy in love, you just do stupid shit.
Wow.
Not
But he
that
said-
stupid.
Donnie was his ride or die.
Not that
Yeah.
stupid.
Donnie was his ride or die.
Yeah.
How
Donnie
long were they together to be riding a guy like that? Get the fuck out of here. How long were they together?
He was yearning for his love. He needed some attention. He wasn't getting it from his adoptive sister.
Yeah.
Damn.
He found the attention he needed and died for it. That's ride or die.
Yeah.
He definitely
So
died.
Michael
more than
gonna
he
come
ride.
up like waiting for him. Like, what's up? We're supposed to meet at the spot.
Supposed to drive off into the sunset together and shit with the top drop down and shit.
Stephanie gonna
It ain't
answer the door and be like, what you doing here?
Right. Like, where's Donnie?
What you looking for him for?
Like, bitch, you alive?
So, huh?
I said, damn.
Oh,
That's all I
okay.
got is damn.
So, what are you have plans for season 2? Or is there going to be season 2 or part 2?
I'm toying around with ideas right now because at the end of the day, while everybody did die, there are still 3 people that are alive: Stephanie, Michael, and the cop.
Oh.
So there's a lot to be done with the cop. I mean, she wakes up she's gonna have to get investigated like crazy.
Yeah,
like,
I was gonna say she about to lose her job.
She's about to be in some shit because she
Yes.
just let like 5 people die on her watch.
Yes.
Michael is out here, out and about, delivering pieces and killing people.
Yeah.
Here goes
Yes.
special delivery.
A lot of people losing their job.
A lot of people get fired.
Yeah.
And Stephanie kind of just has to deal with because one, Stephanie doesn't know anything. She just wakes up surviving a stab wound and see all her friends are just dead. Has no idea what happened. So what I want to do is I want to kind of like toy around with like, where's her head at that point? You wake up, all your friends are gone.
Right.
Like you literally have no idea what's going on. So I'm toying around with having like, Michael.
She's gonna have
come back
another
in the
mental
picture.
breakdown.
Oh yeah. You ain't coming back from that.
Oh no.
Like,
Just lock her up in the psych ward.
Like, why didn't you just take me too? So Michael, I'm thinking of having a little, him baiting her along. Like, I have no idea what happened to your friends.
Right, and try to console her.
Yeah, like kind of be there and shit. Probably have the cop trying to figure out like, I need to figure out what's going on. I lost my job for nothing. So
right.
Like,
so she's really trying to get it.
She might try to kill him because
some Angela
she lost her
Valdez
job.
stuff.
Right. Oh, don't get me started.
I heard the new episode leaked.
Really?
Might watch
You
that
saw
when I
no,
get home.
no. Wait.
I ain't gonna spoil it.
Don't spoil it.
Yeah,
Don't spoil it. I can see you tweeting like, so this episode.
Nah, I try to dance around, being petty with the spoilers.
Okay,
I ain't gonna flat out be like,
say
oh shit,
that.
Ghost died. Like, that's just foul.
What show would that be?
Right. It can't be Power.
Ghost ain't died.
No.
He ain't dying.
Oh, I hope not.
No, don't say that. So the cop gonna be trying to figure that out. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about that right now. It's that's kind of like on the shelf right now because I'm like probably about to start working on other projects right now and stuff.
Okay, cool. So speaking of, you want to share like your upcoming projects or
Sure.
stuff like that?
And where people can find you as well.
Definitely. So coming up, I'm actually going to be rolling out. I'm going to be doing auditions this month for a web series that I'm doing.
Exclusives.
Yeah,
Exclusive.
so be on the lookout for that. It's without giving away too much how it's going to be, whatever. But it's kind of like based on an idea that I had for a while called it's like a dating show for men kind of thing.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, so it's going to be like showing the guy's perspective, but not even just a matter of, oh yeah, let's stick it to these bitches. We out here about to let's show how hard it is for us or something.
Right.
Blah blah blah. It's really kind of like a moment to really just focus on like how y'all got girlfriends and stuff. Y'all be there for each other. We don't see guys there being there for each other for
That's
enough.
true.
Guys go through heartbreak. We need somebody to lean in that's gonna understand.
You guys
that.
have feelings.
You
What you're
right.
saying?
Yeah, like stuff happens. So it's kind of like that. So it's the premise of it is like Hitch meets Cheers. So that's what I'm going for. So I'm gonna be rolling that out soon. I can't wait. Also writing for. Thank you. Also writing for a bunch of other stuff here and there. I'm trying to just put my hands everywhere. But that's about it. I just want to stay as busy as possible.
That's awesome.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Congratulations on all these projects and everything.
Yeah.
Can't
Oh,
wait
and
for
I'm
them.
being Situationship season 2.
Yes. Shout it out, Situationship.
Let the people know about it.
Got some of the cast in here and
Yes,
stuff.
a lot of familiar faces.
Yeah.
And where can our listeners find you and follow you?
Yeah, you could follow and find me or find and follow me on I'm gonna just say Twitter because I don't feel like giving my well yeah, all right, Twitter. Okay. Name's Karye West, KaryewEst. Make sure you put an @ in front of that. You can find me on Instagram, Mercy Carbo, MurcieKarGbo. Boom.
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 Dope. Thank you so much, Car, for coming through.
Thank you all for
Thank
having
you.
me. I'm so proud of
This is
everything
fun.
y'all
This is
doing.
fun.
Keep it up, keep it up,
Thank
keep
you,
it up.
thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.
Rewind and have a good time right here on Seriously.